Have you ever felt the need to start an art channel but were too lazy to put up with lights, camera angles or general extra work on top of your creative endeavors? Does your motivation strike in spontaneous flame-ups and burn out rather fast at the thought of assembling an appropriate tech setup? Are you looking for a cheap and easy fix to your lazy-ass problems? Well, fear no more, my convenience-requiring friend, for today we will dive headfirst into the art of DIY POV. First and foremost, of course, we will need a camera. Lucky for us, it is the 21st century and you probably have one in your pocket, or on your table, or are watching this video on it. Beautiful. Now all that is left is to simply attach your phone to your face. Use what you have lying around at home or log onto your platform of choice and hunt for any type of headwear that people are willing to give away. Like nice biker gear, for example, that Ute doesn't need anymore. Thank you, Ute, for donating this helmet to the POE cause. Of course, you have to pick up the item, but forget to film the interaction, which will hopefully be distracted from by this amazing transition. Now go ahead, visit a friend and play around with the camera settings on your phone. Then very deliberately proceed to choose the wrong one. Little mistakes like these make your amazing DIY talents feel more approachable to the general public. #relatable. Anyways, you will need cardboard, which is one of the basic elements of crafting and usually occurs naturally at your local store. No need to overharvest your source though, you can always come again for more. Back at your friend's place, take a power bank you own or permanently borrow from your partner and build a little cardboard case. For this, use the second base element of crafting, tape. And quickly remind yourself while we are building this POV helmet. Crafting with one hand sucks. Once the wrapping is complete, you can now start to think about how to attach the package to the helmet. Since the universe is having a good day, your friend happens to have some wire lying around and once more your problems have solved themselves. Apparently, fortune really does favor fools. Next, break off the black whatever it even is from your headgear to make room for your phone. Of course, it too needs a cozy cardboard shell and some help from your friend to figure out in which angle exactly to fix it to your helmet. With that information at hand, construct an adventurous contraption that not only safely holds your phone but also gives you easy access to the display space to get it out probably and quite obviously a camera window. This step is rather important. Finally, my friend, it is time to put on your POV gear for the very first time and see how it performs. You may test it with glorious art, just look at this exceptional piece, and find that when working on a table the perspective is actually perfect. However, you are an artist of many talents that do not only restrict themselves to seated work, and adjustments to the camera angle become essential, so no limits are set on your creative actions. Ah yes, this arrangement will serve you well. Just look at all the possibilities. Now this next part is crucial. Abandon the project for about 10 months. In this time frame you will work a lot, travel through your home country, move to a foreign one, adopt a dog and by the love of everything, fix that camera setting. Now take your new best friend to an extended walk to explore the local hardware store. Here you will find wallpaper paste powder. Take your time to find the cheapest one and totally on the same day and not because you're a forgetful dumbass, get some sanding paper too. Now pay with the $25 your in-laws gifted you for your birthday. Also take this pretty cactus that has nothing to do with anything. Then leave it outside at a grocery store with your dog to buy breakfast and repeat at a gas station for another reminder why the ability to film on the go while using both hands is mandatory for your life. Once you get to your new home, gather all your supplies including your beautiful helmet and try to figure out how much water you should add to mix your paste. Then realize how bad you're at math and just wing it. Don't worry, your struggles will soon be over. Now go ham on sanding that bad boy down. For aesthetic reasons, get rid of anything you disapprove of and pin down your helmet to avoid accidents while working in sticky situations. Speaking of which, throw in wallpaper paste powder as your heart desires and you get something pasty looking. While the soaks realize that the newspaper you have collected from your apartment complex's trash is not nearly enough and improvise with some other form of paper, like this old notebook you've had since you were like 10 but never really used and realistically never will. Rip it into decent sized pieces, whatever that means to you, and do not be afraid to get your hands dirty. Make sure that everything is saturated properly and just stick it on. The first one is always the hardest, number 2 will bend to your will, way easier. Remember to also recycle already used paper while preparing your shreds with some awesome ASMR. Ooh. Sometime later, your fingers should already look like raisins, half of your glorious helmet is covered in paper and the fun part begins. Now switch to your partner's phone in case you're also recording your process, because your phone will be placed in its mount so nothing contorts and messes with the fit. The same goes for the power bank. Tear up some fresh old paper and thickly lay it on to stabilize your contraption. Aside from aesthetic motivations, this is actually what we are doing right now, supposing at least one of you was wondering. Focus on the area surrounding your phone's display. This is the weak point of the helmet and needs some extra support. So feed your partner a protein bar, take some scissors and get yourself cardboard and paper stripes to do so. Repeat on the back and there you go. A comfortable, fully functional POV helmet with extended battery life, built-in protection, a chic look and of course all the materials and tools were free or very low budget. Ah, look at that! A perfect grip with 2 hands! How soothing, how liberating, how magical. Or getting some tape. So easy, who would have thought? You can now mix the leftover paste with ease. And speaking of which, your helmet of course needs a very happy home to recover in between projects. A base to replace the stand and a hole in the middle so it still can be put on sticks and stuff if needed. Place the head on its new bottom and crumple up leftover material to fill the gap. Once you're happy with the volume, cover it with a single stripe of book page and then decide that it's too much trouble for now and instead go the easy round of doing the top first. Randomly place pieces anywhere in any direction to avoid pattern struggles and oh boy, because you don't have to put your phone down to work efficiently, time-lapse is actually possible. And there you go, a much better looking home for your POV helmet, which enables 2-second setups to film. Pro tip, turn on your flash while filming as it not only provides instant lighting but actually functions very well as insurance of recording. Now if you've enjoyed this project on The Art of DIY POV, make it known. A big thank you to Ute, Monika and Jürgen for their generous contributions, check out everything there is and always stay creative!